Did I say I told you so? Okay, I told you so. Guys, welcome to the channel. This is from Spectrum. Jared describes Squadron 42 as fully interactive cinematic first-person narrative experience. We are the creators of 2 AAA video games. Really? Which ones are those? The ones that you haven't finished yet? Creators of 2 AAA? Because I don't see a single one AAA. Anyway, Star Citizen and Squadron 42. One is an enormous MMO. They talk at times. They talk as if it's complete. At times they talk as if offended that you pretend to see any progress. Yeah, that's adorable. One is an enormous MMO of hundreds of thousands of players, and the other one is a fully interactive cinematic first-person narrative experience. Not a game, just a movie. Seems very telling to me to hear Squadron 42 described like this by Jared, further confirming my original thoughts concerns in regards to Squadron 42 and the gameplay we've been shown over the past 13 years. In that the game isn't much of a game, but a cutscene simulator where you move your character from one cutscene to the next, with little actual gameplay in between. They're not used to making any gameplay. They don't know how to make gameplay. Whatever gameplay you see, it's already in Star Citizen. That's the gameplay they have. They have nothing else. As broken, as bad as it is, that's the only thing they have. Of course, I could ultimately be wrong, but I doubt it. They should drop Squadron 42 and focus on what has earned them the $1 billion. Star Citizen, persistent universe. Just stop bullshitting us. I don't care about Squadron 42, not one little bit, but the PU, that's where it's at for me. If you had focused only on the PU over the last decade and stopped trying to make a feature film with way too many overpaid actors, just imagine where the fucking game would be right now. It would be pretty epic, I think. Or not. I know you don't gaff, but I felt I need to say it anyway. Not gonna happen. Chris wants his sci-fi movie, whatever the costs there are, and if the reception of Squadron 42 Part 1 is not absolutely abysmal, CIG will start immediately with... Dude, I very much doubt there's gonna be any Squadron 42 at all. Let me make that perfectly clear again. I don't think there is a Squadron 42, because if there's one thing we do know about CIG, about these people, is that they hype, monetize, and just, go on forever about the tiniest, smallest, littlest thing in the world. Even when they have nothing, they make a gigantic deal out of it. They've shown you already all they have about Squadron 42. You've already seen all of Squadron 42. That which you've seen, the little cutscenes, that's all they have. So basically they have nothing. So I very much doubt there's going to be a Squadron 42. And if I'm wrong and there is a Squadron 42, always a possibility. Never said I could not be wrong. So yeah, maybe if I'm wrong and let's say 3-4 years from now, you actually see something called Squadron 42 come out, it's going to be a massive disaster. That's why they want to delay it. They keep on delaying because, first of all, they don't have it, and they know it's going to suck. They don't know how to make a video game, guys. They don't know how to make video games because they don't know how to make content. If you haven't realized this already, as painfully obvious as it is, I don't know what else to tell you. You don't need to be a programmer. You don't need to be a genius. You don't need anything. Just a tiny little bit of common sense. Have they done any significant gameplay lately? Have they done in the last few years anything that you go, wow, I'm really enjoying? Always, I don't want to be a broken record here, but Hello Games, when they drop an expedition, when they drop a new patch, a new update, it is significant. Some are better than others. Let me be completely honest. That patch about the bones and the dinosaurs, and you can make your dinosaur creature, that was maybe the weakest patch I've seen from them. Some people actually liked it a lot more. I didn't even do the expedition for that. Maybe someday later I will do it if it's offered, but not my thing. Now, that is by far the worst update they've done. Then they've done planets, they've done, the Corvettes with ship interior and whatnot. That's insane. That's a company that does a game. That's a company that does know how to make a game. That's a company that you don't even have to worry about, oh, light no fire. Is it going to suck? No, it's not. It's going to be pretty epic. You can buy that thing with your eyes closed. No doubt about that. That's what they do, right? And this is what CIG does. Let me show you even better. This is what CIG does. Okay? So, spending money on bullshit that, making Chris's office look nice, wasting money on bullshit like this. A new movie theater for Chris for watching SQ42.
Finite is a home automation company. We've been operating for about 22 years, and we do everything from home cinema, lighting, music, security, control, to all aspects of technology for residential space and also commercial. So today we're at Cloud Imperium Games, a gaming company with their new head offices based in Manchester. So brief from the client was initially to provide a cinema room, but that quite quickly developed to review for audio, for video, and in all sorts of host meetings as a conference room as well.
That's a conference room? They didn't have that's a movie theater. He made his own movie theater. It's fine. It's fine. The thing is, he's doing it with your money while not making the fucking game. That's a big problem. You're doing this crap while not...
as well. And as they expand, we look forward to working with them in the future as well.
My name is Jared Huckabee. I'm the content director for Cloud Imperium Games. So Cloud Imperium Games is an independent video game developer founded by Chris Roberts, a legend in the video game industry. We are the creators of two AAA video games, Star Citizen and SQ42. One is an enormous MMO of hundreds and thousands of players, and the other one is a fully interactive, cinematic, first-person narrative experience.
I don't know if you get... This is obviously intended for something else. I bet he was not thinking of showing this to players. The ease with which they lie, the ease with which Jared just lies through his teeth, it's surprising. Yeah, we have two AAA games. Dude, you don't have one. You don't have a single one. You don't have a single AAA game. You have a tech demo that is embarrassingly broken after 14 years and $1 billion. You should be ashamed of saying you have two AAA games. You don't have a single AAA game. There is nothing here. There's not a single AAA game. You have a tech demo. You have an online service. That's what your lawyers always say when you go to trial. You have an online service, which is complete. That's what we do. Is it a game? No, it's an online service. All right. So I can fly the ship I bought. Yeah, depends if it's delivered or not, because sometimes you buy things. It is embarrassing, but what I want you to learn from this is they do not even hesitate when they lie through their teeth.
Founded by Chris Roberts, a legend in the video game industry. We are the creators of two AAA video games, Star Citizen and SQ42. One is an enormous MMO of hundreds and thousands of players, and the other one is a fully interactive, cinematic, first-person narrative experience.
Well, anyway, what he said here, the fully cinematic... It's a fully interactive, cinematic, first-person narrative experience. So it's a movie in which you play a little bit. It's a movie in which every now and then you participate a little bit, like those olden games in which it was all cutscenes. That's what they've done. That's what they plan on releasing. A cinematic experience. They're going to release a movie in which you play a little bit. It's going to be a fucking horrible disaster. I said it before, I'll say it again. There's no such thing as a Squadron 42 game, and now Jared proves me right. There is no such thing. It is a cinematic experience. That's what Squadron 42 is. That's what you will maybe one day get. You will get a cinematic experience. It's not going to be a AAA game where you do a damn thing. Cutscenes, fun. A little bit of flying here and there, jumping into a ship. The things you already do in the PU. If it's already in the PU, that's all they have. And if it's not in the PU, they don't even have it.